Yes, all my hip hop heads, and welcome back to the JD Hip Hop Review channel. Hope everyone is staying blessed. So, I'm here to talk about an incredible little EP that actually dropped on the 31st of October. And it's now on pretty much all streaming platforms. It's even got a little music video out on it on YouTube, which I will say in a minute. So, this is a EP. It goes by the name of Travel Sickness, and it is by a rap collective called Mic Travellers. The Mic Travellers are K-Souls, Verbs MC, and DJ 5 Styles. Now, Travel Sickness, it is 22 minutes long and it is 6 tracks. So track 1 is called Fire and Brimstone. Track 2 is called Travel Sickness, and it is featuring Mike Righteous and Mr. G. Track 3 is called Self-Reflection, featuring Chemically. Track 4 is called Life Lessons. Track 5 is called Watch Out, featuring Legs MC. Track 6 is called The Showdown. Now, so basically, DJ 5 Styles, he produced like 3 of the tracks on there, and then so he produced track 1, 2, and 4, and then track 3 was Mad Goon, and track 6 was Sick Floor. That's it. So that's the 6 tracks. That's the 3 different producers. Like I said, 5 Styles, he did 1, 2, 4, Mad Goon track 3, and then Sick Floor did track 6. Now, where do I start with this? Because this is an incredible debut album from K-Souls and Verbs MC and DJ 5 Styles. And the reason I say this is because as soon as you put this on, the opening track was probably one of the best opening tracks I have heard in my life, because it took me back. The sample on it there, I ain't gonna say what the sample is, but if you go and listen to this track after this review sorry about that, if you go listen to this track after a review, you will see what I mean. You straight away, you'll be like, oh, I recognise this, yeah, and it's just the song, but what they've used, the sample on it, there's 2 different samples on there. Absolutely banging open track, Fire and Brimstone. And also Fire and Brimstone has also got a music video on YouTube, so please go check it out there. So like I said, so as soon as it goes in with this album, the first 2 tracks are so like fun, up tempo. They kind of put you in the mood. Yeah, they suddenly you feel like you're listening to like an album that's been released in the summer. It like brightens up your day because it's just so like uplifting. And these guys are having fun as well on the Fire and Brimstone track. It's so fun. It's just the instrumental, the raps, the way they go in, the bars, everything. They're just bang. You know, they're having fun and they're showing you, yeah, we're going in, and they proper go in. So Fire and Brimstone, like I said, great starting track, 90s feel to it, up tempo, makes you want to bop your neck. I'm only just getting over my neck injuries because all these albums that keep coming in, and this is one of them, yeah, my neck's been killing me. So track 2 is with Mike Righteous and with Mr. G, and again, really up tempo. And what I loved about this, I showed my missus this track, and my missus, she ain't no hip hop head, yeah. She's not a massive into hip hop person, not like me, but she hears a lot of what I hear because obviously I'm with her a lot. So, and from someone who isn't massively into hip hop to then hear Travel Sickness, the track 2, and turn around and say to me, this is really good, this is really catchy, because that's the other thing I can mention about as well, actually, with all these songs, with every single song on this EP, yeah, all the hooks, it's just so catchy. It's just like you're humming this when you're walking around all day. You're working and you're humming the chorus to this, and you're going, "What have I got?" And then you're like, "It's my Traveller song." absolutely fantastic. Proper hook, line and sinker sort of music, do you know what I mean? It brings you in. But what I loved about it, so the first 2 tracks of this album, like I said, they're really fun, uplifting. They kind of put you in a good mood and you're on a really good journey. But then these guys, they throw like a spanner in the works. They're like, no, we don't want you to have too much fun, because this ain't what the Mic Travellers are about. Yeah, these guys are serious. These guys are like, they talk about serious stuff. So, like I was saying, with the travel sickness, like the stuff that is actually spoken about on there, talking about like immigrants and about, is it the immigrants' fault or is it the media that makes it even worse? Like the bit where Mike Righteous says about going out painting the town and all the racists out. Brilliant track. That is what I thought as well, because of what's going on in the world at the minute with all this racism, immigrant stuff, and then a track like this comes out. Fantastic, absolutely spot on. So sorry, I'll go like I was saying, so track 3, Self-Reflection, and track 4. Now these tracks here, they're a little bit different because they're serious tracks. They're what they're doing is they're sort of making you open your eyes, and they almost make you think, reflect on yourself and start thinking about your own life and stuff for these, like self-reflection. And what they're saying on the self-reflection track is, it's not easy to self-reflect, but we all have to do it, and it has to be done, and it's so right, because that's exactly the sort of shit that happened to me. And so that, I felt like track massively. And then you've got Life Lessons, which is just basically saying, life is a lesson, and it's just the way you handle it, the way you take it, and the way you deal with it. And again, that's exactly what these guys are saying. But then the album, after track 3 and 4, so it starts off happy, then it gets a bit serious, and then all of a sudden it's like these guys turn into some kind of battle rappers. And you don't want to mess with these guys on these last 2 tracks, because they're bringing it and they're telling you, they ain't to be messed with. And it's clear, like through the whole of this album, it's a mega EP. It literally, every track had me hooked. I mean, for me, my standout tracks is Fire and Brimstone, Travel Sickness, and I love The Showdown, because it's just a grimy, dirty, don't mess with me sort of track. Do you know what I mean? Love that. I think it's absolutely fine to finish that EP off with that, to start it off with Fire and Brimstone, and then to finish it off with The Showdown. That was a nail, hammer, dun 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 dun. You got that one, lads. You smashed it with this EP. This is an incredible EP from start to finish. There's no question of a doubt. These guys show you that they mean business. These guys show you that they can have fun. But these guys also showing you that they can be serious, and they can also teach you some stuff through their lyrics, because they're very, very clever and wise guys. I mean, I've already reviewed K-Sauce, and I've already reviewed Verbs MC separately on other projects, but I know these guys know each other very well. They're very good friends. They spend a lot of time together, etc., etc. So I've known for quite a while now that this was in the making, that this was going down. But obviously, I did get this album quite early, and I've had to keep my mouth proper shut. But honestly, so like I said, the whole of this album, it is an absolute pleasure to your ears. It's fun, it's serious, and it's deadly. Every single person on this album, every single producer, all the guys that spat on it, they all brought their A game. They all made UK hip hop proud. People want to tell me that UK hip hop is no good. You don't know what you're talking about. And the Mic Travellers are here to show you exactly what UK hip hop is about. These guys are true spitters. These guys are real spitters, and these guys make real boom bap. 100% real raw to the core hip hop. You cannot go wrong with the Mic Travellers. Big up to K-Sauce, big up to Verbs MC, and a massive shout out to the guy DJ 5 Styles. This guy here, like I said, his production on track 1, 2 and 4, absolutely amazing. He also does the cuts as well on them tracks. Man, album was just an absolute pleasure to hear. I can't wait to hear what these guys have got next. So please go on their YouTube, go on their Instagrams. They are going to be collaborated, tagged, all in these posts. So go check them out. Go check what they're doing there. They're all over the place doing shows and stuff. And, you know, these guys are smashing it. I mean, K Sauce has got his own little radio show, the podcast thing, the show, which I will be up on that soon. So keep a lookout because they did interview me. So yeah, please, listen, do me a favour, yeah? When you get off of this, go check out the Mike Travellers Travel Sickness EP. It's out now. It's everywhere. You need to go get yourself a copy, yeah? 6 tracks of absolute pure, real hip-hop. Real talk, yeah? Everyone, stay blessed. Stay real. I'll speak to you all soon, yeah? Peace.
Life's testing, it's about what you make of it. Some will fall or break, others rise and bake a cake with it. What type are you? Come on man, don't be faking it. Read between the lines or be confined in the haziness. Mike Travellers.
It's straight rolling hard.